Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. My name is Nikki Kirk and today we are going sourcing, doing retail arbitrage, all for Amazon FBA. Today I'm back in Oregon and I'm going to go to a Walmart, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, maybe two Walmarts actually, not a Walmart, and also grocery outlet. Grocery outlet is my favorite thing and I love being in Oregon because I always find so much health and beauty items in grocery outlet. So I have two on the plan today and I will just fill you in as I go. As always, I'll give you tips and tricks as they come up when I'm sourcing because that is how I like to do these videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video and let's head over to Walmart. So I did okay in there. I got mostly toys and a couple other little things. So one thing to remember when you are scanning is to not just rely on the UPC scan. You can also scan the front like you're taking a photo of it and other listings will pop up. In addition, you can also type in what the item is. So sometimes I type it in if it doesn't show up when I scan and I think it should probably be in there. So I did it today. I typed something in and it auto-populated what I was looking for. But then nothing came up. So anytime that happens, if you go ahead and go to Amazon.com, like you're gonna go shopping, you can type in the item there and it'll show up, and so you just grab the ASIN from Amazon and go back to your seller app and look it up there. It is so weird, but when it knows what I'm typing in, but yet it says it's nothing, that means to me, oh, no, you know, there's just some weird glitch. So just go ahead and do that as another way to search. I started to scan some back to school stuff. You know, it's stuff that they always have, but even though it's a little bit early, I went ahead and decided to start scanning back to school. As a reminder, or if you've never done Amazon during back to school, do not sell Crazy Art brand. They do issue counterfeit and IP complaints, so stay away from Crazy Art, but Crayola is perfectly fine. And if you need to get ungated, my guides help with Crayola. So I did find some Crayola markers. And sometimes it has multiple listings. So this one had multiple listings. I chose the one that makes more profit, obviously. And when I looked up to just check everything out, it says package quantity 10. And so I went ahead and went to Amazon.com to see, because I was pretty sure it was just talking about there's 10 markers in the pack, but you always just want to double check. And it turns out it was fine. So I went ahead and grabbed those. And then here is a toy that I found. It costs $9, makes $10. A lot of the toys are on rollback or clearance right now because it's June and they are getting ready to do their holiday sets. So all the new toys, everything. There was a lot of Frozen on markdown, so I don't know if there's new Frozen stuff coming in or who knows. Is there another Frozen movie or something coming out? I don't really keep up with that until closer to Q4 when I start to do more research into the toy brands to know what's hot. But anyways, now I'm going to head to grocery outlet and I'm real excited. So I did pretty good, and unfortunately that store does not have great service, so it was a little bit frustrating and took longer. Everything's spinning and thinking, but I did get some really good stuff. Some of them are replens that I got last week, some are brand new stuff that I found at this grocery outlet. I got a lot of toothpaste, which it did take a while to scan because there was no service, so I was waiting. And then I always check Amazon on things like toothpaste and just kind of basic everyday items when they seem a little too high of price, because that always means something to me. So I just make sure that Amazon's not selling it and that the price has been steady. All of that you just check on Keepa in the paid app. And then also just a tip, always look for bundle opportunities, because I did find some great bundle opportunities. It doesn't make money at one, but if you bundle 2 or 3 together, suddenly now they make money. And to create the bundle, all you do is put them in a poly bag and put "this is a set" sticker on them. I also got some replen pet food items, and so here's the thing, like, I didn't find a lot. I think I got 6 last week, and this, I think I found 24, 25 of them. And as I was pulling, you know, the 3rd box off the shelf, I was like, shoot, maybe I should double check, because even now, even though I'm replenning, it's still a lot. And when you just want to make sure you're not making a bad buy when you start going that deep on an item, they cost $5 and they make like 10. So it checked out, like that's been the price for a while. So I just double checked. Just know that even still, when I'm replanning, I still double check everything because I don't want to spend a bunch of money and a kind of bulky item, and you know that's gonna cost more to ship and all of that. So anyways, just know I still check. Another reminder to scan anything that seems like limited edition, or that it is kind of might have a cult following, or it's new and kind of different. So this Coca-Cola Coffee, which is weird, but I'm sure it has people who love it, I went ahead and scanned it. It doesn't make $5 and it's a little heavy to ship, so I left it here. But just an example, it reminded me to tell you to scan things that look like this. And then here's a great example of why you will always want to check the Amazon webpage to see what customers think they're getting whenever you see something that looks like it's a package of something or a bundle, or you're just like, wait, something seems off. So this popcorn is 99 cents here and it's selling for $15, which is, you know, that seems off for popcorn to be $15 for 3 bags. So I went online and you can see that customers think they're getting 3 boxes, which honestly, even at 3 boxes at 99 cents, you would still make money. So I don't know why people aren't just selling it as a 3-pack, but you don't want to get bad feedback. And clearly customers are mad that they feel like they've got swindled out of, you know, not reading fine print or whatever, not reading the title clear enough. Even I was concerned that it was 3 boxes because it confused me. So whenever you see that, just go ahead and check the Amazon webpage to ensure that it is actually what customers think they're getting. Now this I left here because it expires in September, which is too close to do FBA, and I really don't want to do FBM because I have a whole tub of stuff in the RV right now and I can't have any more FBM stuff. So I left it here, but I'm sure it will make money even FBM. I didn't go through all the research. Anyways, if you want to come grab it, it's probably at Grocery Outlet. So it's June right now, and September is far enough out that people can eat the popcorn in time. So that's how I kind of gauge if the expiration date is too close for FBM or not. FBA, they tell you it's got to be 90 days or 120 days technically, because you want to have room for when I send it. It's going to take a couple weeks to get to Amazon. I don't want it to expire while it's moving around. And last thing at this Grocery Outlet is just your friendly reminder to always ask for approval, because you might get approved. So I asked for approval in beer nuts and I got approved. So just always ask. It never hurts. Either you're going to be asked for an invoice, in which case you did not get automatically approved. You need to get an invoice if that's a brand you want to get UNGATED in, which my guides can help with a lot of that. Or it'll say congratulations like this one did, and now you're just automatically approved. Alright, next up I'm going to head to Marshall's and I'm going to eat my sandwich I brought, just because otherwise the day starts to go downhill if I don't eat. But yeah, alright. So I did decent in there. I got some toys and some Adidas clothing type items. Here is some Adidas shoes that I found. There's quite a few in there. This is a clearance find, so if you need help getting UNGATED in Nike, Adidas, Adidas Original, Jordan, all those premium brands, I have a guide that can help you. But if you want to just not wait, I mean, it's up to you. It's if you're seeing stuff out there and you think it's worth it. Getting UNGATED will always be a business expense. It's an expense to your business. You can write it off on your taxes and all of that. The order, everything gets written off. But anyway, so I found some good stuff in there. If you are a new seller and you are gated and everything, definitely go straight to the kitchen area, the home area, clothing, pet products. It will take a while to scan, but just keep scanning everything because you never know what you might be able to sell. And as I just mentioned before at Grocery Outlet, always ask for approval because you never know. Friendly reminder about the expiration dates. I did a double take on this one because that is crazy. 2017, 2015. I mean, that's almost 10 years ago. It's like, what is it, 7 or 8 years ago? That's insane. So always check the expiration dates. That one was a little nuts. And then the best thing I found today, by far, can you see it? It's an office car shade because we've been needing one to keep it cool in here, because if you get anything meltable, it starts to melt. Even if you're doing FBM, you need to, you know, keep your car cool. So anyways, I'm obsessed with that. I can't even believe they made that. I love it. So grocery outlet, I did okay. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. I got 3 new to me items, and they all seem like they're a really great profit with not a lot of sellers. So I did go ahead and bought 33 of one, 24 of another, and all they had of one, which was just 12. So I did clear the shelf in a couple areas. But other than that, I just wanted to share this item with you because I know I always say $5 profit, and I really do stick to it, except that when there's things like this. So it makes $4.91. It costs $3.49. It's got a good rank. There's one seller, so, and I checked Keepa and everything checks out. So I went ahead and bought it because all I have to do is put the FNSKU sticker on it. It's super easy to prep. It's small, lightweight. It's not going to add anything. So I did break my rule on that one. So every once in a while, I mean, it's basically $5. And when I list it, because I list it for more than what it's currently selling at, it might make $5 if that seller sells out and I'm the only one left. So anyways, just wanted to point that out. I spent about an hour in there, but I spent like $750. And now I'm gonna head to Walmart, and then after that I just have a TJ Maxx and a Home Goods. And it's getting hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car on so I can run the AC, and I'll see you at Walmart. Okay, a slight change of plans, because as soon as I put in my phone to go to Walmart, I was like, why am I going there? Because I really didn't get a whole lot, and it's just kind of a waste of time. So instead, I'm here at TJ Maxx, and then I'm gonna go over to Home Goods. If the parking lot's not crazy, that parking lot is always insane at this Home Goods. So either way, and I just want to say that I love my little sun visor situation. It is so dumb, it is so funny, and I love it probably more than any adult should love something. So definitely you gotta do like those little dumb things that make you happy, because this makes me so happy. And then I put them in the seat while I'm driving, so it's like my little carpool buddy, even though I don't have carpool in Oregon. Anyways, let's go into TJ Maxx. Oh, I had coffee. Can you tell? Okay, so I'm gonna call it a day after TJ Maxx. I got a couple of things there. Actually, all of it was replens, either replens recently or replens that I haven't actually found and sold for probably about a year. So they do pop up again, so always keep an eye out. The thing is that I had to delete all my listings because of something dumb Amazon was doing. Basically, I was getting these like, not counterfeit and not IP, it was like a complaint against the product. It was something, I don't even know what it is, but I kept getting them for stuff I hadn't sold, so I just deleted everything because I didn't want it on my account. Anyways, all that to say that I'm gonna have to relist these things, even though they are something that I've sold before. So this popped up on a product, and I just wanted to show it to you because you don't have to have Keepa, although it's absolutely worth every penny, but you don't have to have the paid version of Keepa. You can see if a price tanking, like race to the bottom, is happening if you look at the price of what the sellers are listing at. So this was a great example. It ends in like 15, 16, 17, weird numbers to be ending in on a price. And so you can tell that either they are using a repricer or they're just blindly matching the buy box, and they're just going one, done, done, done. You know, continue to go on, down, down, down until, you know, all your profit is gone. So when you buy this, you could just know like a price, or if you don't buy it because you see this, a price drop, price tanking is already happening on the listing. The thing is that, well, I bought it and I'm gonna list it at $16.99 and it'll still sell. You don't have to do that. Like, eventually those people will sell out, or they'll just stop racing to the bottom. But you can be within 5% of the buy box, above the buy box, and still make sales. So just something to keep an eye on. If you ever see it happening, that is an indicator that people are dropping the price. So I'm done for today, but I'm not done ready to pack up the shipment because I'm actually going to go source in a different city tomorrow, and I'm going to add it all together. So I'm not going to film tomorrow. I'm just going to be out sourcing. And so at the end of all of that, I will recap everywhere I went, how many hours I spent, and tell you what the profit ended up being. So I will see you when I'm back in the RV after I get it all packed up. Okay, so I got it all packed up, and here is how the shipment shook out. So altogether, I went sourcing 8 hours on Tuesday and 4 hours on Wednesday. Packing up the shipment was pretty easy. I did that on Thursday, and the reason it was easy is because a lot of them were actually replens from the week before, so I didn't have to enter them all in again into my Amazon account. They were just easy, you know, add how many I'm sending this time. So that was awesome. A lot of the shipment you're going to see is actually Bolo leads, so Bolo Group helped me out a ton on this. I haven't talked about the Bolo Group in a while because it was getting a little bit large there, and I'm trying to keep it to a certain level. I didn't want to do the wait list, but either way, the Bolo Group is there if you want to join it. As always, it's available year round. Sometimes if it starts to get large, I put the wait list on, but I hopefully won't have to do that. I would just like to keep a really great group of sellers. So you'll see in this recap how much of the items were from the Bolo Group, either direct or branch. I would say the Bolo Group works best as branch leads, and here's how it is. So say someone shared a specific toy item, so let's just say like a WWE, you know, character. I can't think of one off the top of my head. And I went looking for that WWE character. Maybe they said it was at Ollie's, but you know, I'm at Walmart, so I'm gonna go scan. And then I find another character like that one, but it wasn't that a specific one from WWE, or maybe because I'm in that aisle now, I found something else that I wouldn't have scanned otherwise. It really just helps broaden your scanning, like, horizons, I guess. It helps you look for things you might not have thought about, stores you might not have thought about, online stores you might not have thought about. It is primarily retail arbitrage, so in store, but there are online options in there, so it varies, but I would say, you know, it's pretty RA heavy, so that's a question I sometimes get. Anyways, let's jump into the recap of how it went. So altogether, I found 239 items. The cost of goods for me was, I spent $2,154, and I estimated profit at the time I sent it in. This is what I'm estimating. I'm going to profit $2,472, which is 115% ROI. Now this comes up quite often. When I'm talking about profit, I am talking about I've made my whole cost of goods back right here. I've already paid Amazon, I've paid for the shipping, all the fees, everything is coming out, and I'm making an additional, as well as this money back, I'm making on top of all that $2,400, and that is something that is often not understood in my videos, so I'm sorry I didn't make that more clear, but it's making that $2,400 profit, extra money on top of getting the cost of goods back and paying all my Amazon fees. Now, just in case you don't know, you obviously only get your profit after the item sells, so the item has to sell. Alright, jumping back over here, I broke it down first, as always, by category. So I had a lot of health category units, 105 for $982. 40% of my total profit came from the health category. I also found a good amount of toys, 47 total for $707, or 29% of my profit. Pet products, still doing well with the pet products. 40 items total for $394 profit. I did pretty good with beauty, clothing, and household. You can see here they made up a smaller percentage overall of the profit, but still did really well. And then here's the breakdown for the Bolo Group. So you can see here all of the items and the categories that they were. So beauty, clothing, health, pet products, toys, beauty, health, toys. So overall here I have my total units, again 239 units. 131 I classified as Bolos, so that's all of them combined, 131. 55% of my total shipment came from the Bolo Group this week, so that was awesome. And then the profit from the Bolo Group helping me out was almost $1,500, 59%, so $1,456. And then here are the direct leads versus branch leads. As I said, direct leads was someone shared that item, I found that exact item, that's a direct lead. Branch lead is because I was looking for something in the Bolo Group, it was like that item, and so we've got 95 branch leads, 40% of my total shipment. So as I said, the Bolo Group helped me out a lot on this shipment, and if you want to join, the links are on my website. They're all below, linked directly to the pages that you need. If you need my help ungating, or you want to take my beginner FBA Amazon training course, it covers how to do online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA, Amazon FBM, and comes with a really awesome community, all in the Mighty Networks app. It is outside of Facebook, so you don't have to be on Facebook to be a part of the group. So if you want to join that, the links are always below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment, or tell a friend who might need my help. Thank you, and I'll see you next week for another Amazon selling video.